Men really be out here thinking that we dress for them, when in reality, if they wouldn't exist, we would dress even better.
Men are trash, I swear.
Dating apps are literally online shopping for boys. Hear me out.
A good day, everyone. Continue to be Jenny with the program. Learn modern women. Today is part 36. We find out the reason why men are walking away from dating. Start now with girls of today.
This is a love letter to all of the mid-ass guys out there who think that I'm not attractive. The fuck is this then?
A filter on top of some weird-looking makeup. On top of what it seems to be a lot of mental health issues.
I know I talk a lot about being single, but I do want to say I do actually date people. I'm just off on a date now. I just haven't met the right person, and that doesn't make me high maintenance, by the way, people. It does make me selective, and it doesn't mean that I know what I want, and it doesn't mean that I don't want to settle. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, because I've already created a wonderful life for myself. I'm very happy, and unless someone's going to add to that, it just doesn't make sense. But yeah, I do date. This is my first date in 6 months, though. Woo! Let's see how it goes.
Single at 39, going on dates. Everything's great so far. But what I do find funny is you saying that you're not high maintenance. But if you have to say that from the beginning, doesn't that kind of means, whatever, I don't care. What I do find amazing, though, is that you kept looking at your phone. While recording yourself, you kept showing us your shirt. So it's either your phone is really heavy, or you really love your shirt. And I will say this, you look pretty good at 39. But I have a feeling I will be seeing you again at 49.
I'm this close to switching sides. Men are trash. I swear. I literally open up my phone. I get like a WhatsApp message. And it's from this guy maybe 10 years ago I used to talk to. And it literally had a photo of him and his wife, married, a wedding photo. And he's like, hey, you want to come to my game? I was like, aren't you married? Maybe ask your wife to come to your effing game. The audacity men have in 2024 is off the chain. Y'all, I'm about to jump ship and just switch sides.
You're absolutely gonna love it, because when you take the men out of the equation, there's gonna be 2 of you left. And the only reason I'm saying this, and not bashing on the man who was supposed to be cheating on his wife, is because I don't believe what she said. They haven't spoken in 10 years, and he just suddenly came back, and not even trying to hide his actions, but going on WhatsApp. How did he even knew you still have the same phone number? And why 10 years later, celebrating something, he wanted to go for a round number? Like I said, I don't believe what she said.
Men really be out here thinking that we dress for them, when in reality, if they wouldn't exist, we would dress even better. Because they're the reason we have to hold ourselves back. And even then, it's not enough.
What's not enough? If men are the ones holding you back, but all men would disappear? What's not enough in that case? And I never claimed you're dressing up for men. I couldn't even care who you're dressing up for. But I know for a fact you're not dressing up for men. And I'm gonna share the truth with everyone else.
Should I dress for my rising sign or my Venus sign? That is a trick question. You should dress for both. The reason being is your Venus sign allows you to become the most attractive and alluring version of yourself, and also attract in abundance, while your rising sign can really tell you about those natural features that you were given at birth and how to enhance those and enhance the energy and the first impressions you make on people.
I want to know what you think the length of time should be before you get engaged to someone. I think if a man has not proposed to you after 5 years, you are not the one. What we say.
No idea. You could have just said what you're saying me. I guess I'm lucky that way. And I don't care what you're saying. Funny how that works, right? Since I'm the one proposing, I get to decide when that's happening.
Don't say sorry. Try not to say sorry. Don't say sorry unless you've really done something wrong. Welcome back to my series for high value women and confidence. And this one is on the word sorry. Women throw that around a lot. It's been shown in research that women like to apologize even when they don't mean it. It devalues you in 2 ways. And that is, when you actually mean to apologize, it comes off as not fake, but not real because you're always saying sorry, oh, sorry this, oh, sorry that, sorry, sorry, sorry. So use the word sorry when you're actually meaning to apologize. And secondly, it doesn't do you a favor, is because it makes you seem unconfident. It devalues how you come across to people. So instead of always saying sorry, try saying thank you, because thank you is a beautiful thing to say to somebody without doing the devaluing of you. So if you're late by 5-10 minutes, instead of being, oh, I'm sorry, I'm late, say thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for waiting for me, or thank you for doing that for me. Instead of sorry I asked you to do that, thank you for doing that for me. I really appreciate it. Unless you're actually sorry and you've done something wrong.
So, by your standards, a high-value woman equals lack of common sense. Don't say sorry unless you've done something wrong. If you are late, you should say sorry. It shows appreciation for the other person for waiting for you, not to mention you were wrong for not being there on time. And while that might work, you saying thank you, what happens if you step on my feet? You're gonna say, thank you for providing support to my 10-inch heels. The world today is lacking common sense. Maybe we should all try to get some of that back.
What would you do if you started dating someone new and he started telling you that he doesn't like it when you go to certain places, he doesn't want you going out to the clubs, he doesn't want you to have friends that are very easily swayed by men, and he doesn't want you to have social media? He wants you to only go out with him, mainly, or with your family, to nice restaurants, to nice places where there's not a lot of men that surround you. Would you be put off, or would you give in and say, all right, fair enough? Part of me understands where he's coming from. It's not me that he's worried about. He's worried about other men and their intentions, because he is a man and he knows how men move. I find it attractive when I'm with someone that is kind of controlling and tells me what I can and can't do. But when it is to this extent, I kind of get put off. Do you know what I mean? Because I shouldn't be restricted at such a young age from going out to places, and I should be told that I shouldn't have social media just because he doesn't want men preying on me or looking at what I'm putting out. I think this is so extreme. Am I bugging out? I don't want him to feel like I'm disrespecting him and not living up to his standards and disrespecting his boundaries, because he could easily walk away. But then I shouldn't even be scared, because I should be standing my ground and knowing my worth. And if he doesn't align with my morals, then he can just leave. There's so many men in this world. But at the same time, he should have enough faith and enough trust in me to know that I am not going to give in to temptation. And no matter who I'm around, no matter what I'm doing, my eyes will never wander, because I'm happy with what I've got at home.
Are you really, though? Well, since all this is hypothetical, because you don't have anyone at home, in case you're gonna find someone in the future, if you're trying, try to find someone who shares the same beliefs as you. Find someone who doesn't have a problem with you sharing your bikini, any pictures with everyone on social media. Find someone who's not bothered by the 3 or 4 you call friends. Find someone who's not bothered by you going out of club on a Tuesday night, coming home drunk, not really remember everything that happened. The answer is in fact that easy. If I don't like my girl posting bikinis on social media or going to a nightclub, I'm not gonna try to find one who does and then tell her to stop. No, I'm just gonna go for someone who doesn't from the beginning. That's what it means. Sharing the same morals and values.
Dating apps are literally online shopping for boys. Hear me out. So I don't know about you guys, but when I online shop, I love to add a bunch of things to my cart. Even if they're okay, it's not my favorite, I add them to my cart, and then I'll let them sit in my cart for a bit, and then I decide if I want them or not. Well, and this is probably not the nicest thing, but anytime I've ever tried Hinge, one of those things, whatever, I will swipe not freely, because I'm a little picky, but I will swipe, and once I get my matches, it's I'll let them sit. I won't answer, I won't message, I won't do anything. And now this comes back to the online shopping thing. So many times I just like to add things to my cart just to know that I could have them, and then I get over them really quickly and I X out of the tab that I online shopped on. Now back to the dating apps, I will match with people, and once I know I can match with them, this sounds so bad, I will just do nothing about it. And I can't be the only one. It's just nice to know you have a roster, but then do I want to contact them? Absolutely not. And just like online shopping, there's a few selects that you might actually follow through with, right? But 9 times out of 10, I will not. I will X out of the tab in online shopping, and I will ignore the matches. But you're basically just sampling. You're just seeing what's out there. And then you're I could do without it. X out, delete the app, move on.
Yeah. The only problem with that is those items that you have in your cart, sometimes they go out of stock, or they just don't make that model anymore. So instead of you having a great t-shirt that you can wear for, 5, 6 years, before you tear it in half and throw it away, like an old cloth, but instead of that, you're gonna buy an old t-shirt that has a big picture with a wall on it and writings that says, "Congratulations, you are here."
I'm telling y'all right now, my wedding is going to be the first wedding with a -1 instead of a +1. I don't like your girlfriend or your boyfriend, -1. Your man pisses me off, -1. I don't like your husband or your wife, -1.
I don't think you understand how this works. You want me at your wedding? I don't need to spend a lot of money to be at your wedding, so for me, that's really an easy choice. I will not be at your wedding. Why even bother, though? This is what I don't understand. If you don't want people at your wedding, go to Vegas. You don't need anyone else there. And you'll be married in less than an hour.
Okay, because if he wants to talk about disrespect, we can talk about disrespect. We can talk about it right now. I need you to tell him that it's absolutely disrespectful that he could look you in the face with his 2 eyes and say that to you. I need you to tell him how disrespectful it is that he thinks in his mind that he can police what you can and cannot wear. And how disrespectful it is that he thinks that the amount of skin that you decide to show has anything to do with him. And how disrespectful he is as a person to think that he somehow owns the rights to your body and what you decide to put on it. It's kind of ironic how disrespectful he's being, but then telling you that you're the disrespectful one.
No, what's disrespectful is for her to clean her laundry in public and to come to you out of all people for advice. What's disrespectful from you is to talk about him and their relationship like it's your own. Whenever you're gonna get one, what would be disrespectful for me would be to say, he's disrespectful for not leaving her. If she acts like that in a relationship, if I'm invited to a wedding and I'm going dressed in nothing but shorts and flip-flops, I would expect my girl to say at least put on a shirt. We're not going swimming the way I dress. And how I act is also a reflection on her, just like the way she dresses. And the way she acts is a reflection on me. There's nothing disrespectful about understanding that and acting with some human decency.